And another date is available. Bonbon von Valentine. This woman has sent an invitation to tea this afternoon. Oh, there's a little note. She wrote... Excuse me, she's invited both of us to tea this afternoon. She must know I prefer never to leave home without my trusted business maid. You know, you turn the most remarkable shade of scarlet whenever her name is mentioned. I do not! I'm perfectly composed at all times, no matter who re-emerges from my secret past in a particularly sexy fashion. Of course, I'll have to come with you in purely professional capacity. It's part of my job to attend your business meetings and, watch your business. Uh-huh. I'll just go bring the carriage around. Bonbon's brothel is a beautiful brick-built boarding house with lush curtains drawn to shield the goings-on inside from the unpaying eyes of passerby. The interior is poshly appointed with luxuriously soft fabrics, cushy chairs, and dark jewel tones throughout, all lit by dancing gaslights. Now and then, a fetching person dressed in vanishingly little passes by the drawing room where you're seated, stealing a peek inside. But just as one stops and seems eager to make your acquaintance, Bonbon appears and waves a hand towards them. Shoo shoo! Those two are all mine. She runs her hand along the back of the business maid's chair as she passes by. The business maid sits up a little straighter with a scarcely concealed shiver. I'm so glad you both could make it. Two's company, but three's a party. Isn't that what they say? 4 makes for swingers, and 5 is an orgy, and 6 is an even bigger orgy. Ambitious! Let's start with 3 and see where 3 takes us. But let's have our cake and eat it too, preferably alongside a piping hot cup of chai. I'm curious to get to know you better now that our businesses are inextricably entwined in a throbbing, tumescent tangle of industry. I'm a big believer in you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. Don't you agree? I'm world-class back scratcher. Really, I have trophies. Of course, nepotism is what keeps the juices of capitalism flowing after all, pretty much. And I've made my living in keeping all manner of fluids pumping. Everything moves so much more smoothly when it's nice and wet. Oh, come on. You see, you hired me to help get your business venture up and running again. Something I think will more than capably accomplish. My business, on the other hand, is well established, but that doesn't mean it's without its challenges. Challenges like being set upon by certain new know-nothings who think that they know everything. Challenges like younger, more fashionable nitwits opening up a business in direct competition to mine. Challenges like those rat bastards across the street who think they can just waltz into my neighbourhood and set up a brothel and manage all the complicated ins and outs of running it, and rest on their laws of having a fancy new building and fancy new clientele and forgive me. Business mate, say something compassionate. Surely they can't compete with the skills we learnt at Chateau Montflat. It's not about the competition. I can handle stiff, rigid, turgid competition. What concerns me is that in their experience they threaten to make us all look bad by association. You know anything worse than your lifetime of work being measured against someone who's still a novice? Boxing a bear, except it's really a swarm of bees in a bear suit. What? Thinking that you wrestled every Yeti on Everest only to finally descend from the death zone and see one last unwrestled Yeti taunting you, drinking your juice right after brushing your teeth. Yes. Okay, yes, that's also terrible. I was also hoping that you could help me, I always yield to the voice of experience. Sometimes I use so much I take a knee. Sometimes both knees. Sometimes I even bend over and let the voice of experience... Well, we'll save that for later. Must I implore you, impart upon some of your business expertise. How might we handle these Johnny-come-latelys? See, innovation is the key of burgeoning, throbbing growth of industry. We could just go and make a mess of that whole place. My business buys money. Isn't it my area of expertise? No, first one. Innovation is the key of burgeoning, throbbing growth of industry. I think you might be onto something. What sort of businesswoman would I be if I couldn't shake things up while they needed vigorous jostling? This has been most exhilarating, and I already feel my energy restored to overflowing. I've got some thinking to do, but before you leave, there's just one last thing. Would you like an orgasm? Cost spluttered, drop your monocle in the wine glass. Heavens, yes, I've been waiting through an entire pot of chai and half a cake. All this talk of destroying rival businesses has me distracted too. No, little one. Well, good thing to come to those who wait, and I've got an ever sweeter treat in store for you. Bonbon takes you on a grand velvet curtain where a pair of sex workers eagerly await your arrival. So whose company would you like for the evening? I assure you, Ben Dover and Ivan Got a Bed are both adept at winding your ball of yarn, if you catch my drift. Oh, I thought you were personally going to handle it. You flatter me, but I'm afraid I have many other clients already packed up for the day. Then I suppose I'll humour this young lad. Oh, this eager, beautiful woman I just met will have to do. I also have business to attend to, so... Ben and I are noticeably disappointed. Well then, we've simply something to look forward to in the future, if you desire then. But when we sees you both out of your waiting carriage, where business maid lets out a sigh when she sees it seems to have been holding for an hour. Professionalism maintained. Score 1 for rose gold. Business maid. Damn, that's a hell of a ballerina outfit.